welcome back to my channel. It is so good to see you and I'm really looking forward to spending some time with you guys today. I figure what better video to make than do a bit of a day in my life as a real estate agent video while offering some insights about what it's like to balance working in real estate while also doing some home renovations. As you can see, our house is pulled apart a little bit today. We are redoing our floors and Richard is going to be home any minute with a floor sander. So I'm going to head down to the office because it's going to be super noisy in here and I'm going to take you guys along with me. I knew I was going to be at the office this week, so I popped into Whole Foods yesterday and picked up a few things. I have coffee at the office, but I wanted to have some almond milk to go in my coffee. And then I also got some peppermint tea bags. And Aiden and I are gonna have dinner at my mom's tonight, so I grabbed him a few Annie's bunnies. Okay, the car is loaded, and I'm heading to the office.
We get going, where are you at home?
It's a pretty full work week this week, and in order to be as efficient as possible, I've decided to work from the office for the next couple of days. It is nice and quiet in here, and I've got a lot to get done this week because I've got a new listing going live on Thursday. I'm super excited about it. It's a really cute place. I've also got another listing appointment that I'm preparing for early next week. I've got a couple of out-of-town buyer clients here right now that I've been touring around. And then I've got another client who I showed a property to yesterday, and I have a feeling she may want to write an offer today, so I'm just sending her an email today, a little bit of a recap. I know I made the title of this video all about balancing real estate while balancing home renovations, but I feel like at this stage of my life, because I just turned 40, that I've kind of I don't want to say given up because that sounds negative, but I feel like I've let go of this notion of constantly trying to find balance in my life. I think now instead of trying to think of it as trying to find balance, I always think of myself as having a work-life flow. And there's going to be times where that flow is kind of more chaotic and really busy, and then there's going to be times where it's a bit quieter. And then I also just want to touch on the fact that I just turned 40 on the 25th of March and I'm embracing it. I mean, I feel like you really have no choice but to embrace it when you turn a little bit or get a little bit older, because there's no other option. You're getting older, so you might as well embrace it. And Richard tells me that your 40s are great. I would say my 30s were better than my 20s, and so I'm really hoping that my 40s are even better than my 30s, if that's even possible. Let me know if you think your 40s were better than your 30s. And just in case you might be curious what I actually did for my 40th birthday, my mom and my sister were kind enough to organize a little surprise party for me out at Bilston Creek in Metchosin. It's this beautiful lavender farm. They host weddings and other venues, and they've collaborated recently with Wildwood Saunas. So they have saunas on site. They're kind of little mobile saunas, but they're lovely. And they had 3 cold plunge pools. They also had this cold shower. You pulled this rope down and it's got icy cold water that drops on your head. And then they had a little gas fire pit with some bench seating around it. And it was really great. I left feeling very invigorated. What a nice, healthy way to spend the afternoon, and highly recommended. So I'm just making something in Canva to announce the new listing. I'm just on my way to my latest listing to meet proper measure, as they're going to be making floor plans for the condo, but I had to do a quick pit stop at home because I forgot my phone charger and it's getting pretty low. So I'm going to pop in there quickly, give you guys a little update on what's going on the floors, grab the charger, and then we're going to head out. I got my phone charger and now I'm just responding to a couple of emails before I head over to my latest listing. Richard is in the middle of sanding, hence why our living room is completely covered in drop cloths or plastic drop cloths.
Tell me all the ways you need me. I know.
So this is my latest listing, which is going to be hitting the market this Thursday, so stay tuned for more on that, especially if you're considering a move here to Victoria. This condo is going to offer such incredible value. It has in-suite laundry, it has a parking stall, it's in a great neighborhood that's super central, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, balcony, it's a corner unit, there's tons of light in here, lots of storage. The kitchen's been updated in a very timeless way, which is nice, and it's pretty open concept, so it certainly ticks a lot of boxes at this price point. It is pet friendly, and I'm just here waiting for the company to arrive that's going to do the floor plans today. They use a little laser measurer to go around the place. This is the balcony. Got this lovely green wall, private office space, primary bedroom. So this is a pretty typical day in my life where I'm partially working at the office, I'm partially working from home, partially working on the road in different locations, like today at my upcoming listing. As an agent, you definitely need to be flexible with your time and where you're going to be working, because you only have so much time and you definitely need to maximize it. So I've got my laptop in my car if I need it, but for now I'm just taking some calls, answering some emails on my phone while the company finishes the floor plans, and then I'm gonna head over and grab some lunch at Whole Foods after this. I can't go home because Richard's still sanding the floors and the kitchen's completely taped off, but I love the little buffet that they have for salad stuff over at Whole Foods, and so we're gonna head there after. We have Chana here. He's taking the floor plan measurements. Say hi!
Hello.
It's raining now, and we had on our partial solar eclipse day.
Myra, weekdays 6 to 10 on Ocean.
Okay, I got my lunch. Looks pretty yummy. I'm excited. I'm just leaving Whole Foods. I picked up Aiden and I some dinner for tonight. I got some green goddess soup for me, which looks super delicious. It's wheat-free, dairy-free, plant-based, no additives. And I got him some ravioli. He's actually never had ravioli. He's had pasta, but not ravioli. So that'll be exciting for him. He loves anything with tomato sauce. And I'm gonna be taking this over to my mom's house once I pick him up, because we're gonna have dinner at her place tonight, and I'm gonna keep him there until his bedtime around 7, because Richard wants to get as many hours today with sanding the floors as possible. And he wants to have that uninterrupted. I don't blame him. So we're just trying to get through all of these renovations as seamlessly and as efficiently as possible. I am not gonna lie, trying to undertake renovations when you have a toddler and when you're working full time, even though I'm not the one that's actually doing the renovations, it's still just like another thing that's added to your plate. And sometimes I'm like, why do we do this? Why do we do this to ourselves? But then I know it's because we like to get things done. We want to feel like we're living in a space that just feels good to us and updated, and is going to hopefully benefit us when we go to resell our house at some point down the track. If you happen to still be watching this video, thank you. I know that this is not my typical content. It's not probably providing you a ton of value per se, like highlighting a neighborhood or chatting so much about the real estate market, but I like making this kind of content, and I feel like having some of this kind of content on my channel is just a nice way for me to share a little bit of my life with you guys, and a nice way for me to connect. If you are looking to move to Victoria or looking to buy or sell in the Victoria area, as always, I would love to hear from you. I would love to help you. About 40% of my business is typically from YouTube, and I absolutely love working with my subscribers. You guys make the best clients. It's always so lovely to be able to help you. Oh.
And what else do we have? Oh, here's another chicken. Another chicken. And here's another dog. Woof woof. It's not really a chicken.
Woof 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 woof. Whoa. So I just got home And Richard has not started here, but he has started on these floors. You'll notice there is quite a big difference between the new and the old. However, he has not varnished this yet, so it is going to go a bit more golden. But then, looks so fresh.